Alright, here we are for our Throwback Thursday stream. Getting ready to get going. Okay. Hey, I got a fan in the chat.
Right. Munching on some M&Ms.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Very good. Let me see if I got you coming through. Hold on.
Oh, I can check too.
Okay, yeah, see if you can check it.
Alright, it sounds like I'm not fully coming through. Like I hear where you're coming
Okay, hold on.
from. Oh, I want to make sure that the streaming mic and the Discord mic match for the output device.
It says default. So,
Oh,
well, I'm not sure.
so if you click on your little audio doohickey in your bottom right,
Well, you're coming through my desktop audio.
your desktop audio.
Yeah, like you're coming through on my OBS.
Okay, I hear myself now. Yeah, I just tuned in.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Will you stream to Discord as well?
Yeah.
For me. Woo!
Okay, hold on. Alright. We're gonna get this thing going.
Right.
So unfortunately last last stream game crashed on me.
Yeah.
So I came back at a later date and got to the point where I was in the stream last time. So so we had made it through the good portion through the forest temple. I had just beaten the third Poe, the green Poe, and then the game crashed. So I went back through, and needless to say, the second time didn't take me as long to go through it. I just realized though that this version of the game is over 20, almost 20 years old. It's crazy.
That is wild.
Because 1998 was when this game was made.
Still
And then-
stands among the greatest games made yet.
Well, I mean, the original was made in 1998, which was over 20 years ago.
Right.
But Master Quest specifically was made in 2003. And, yeah. It's just...
I'd still rank this as one of the top, like, 5 games of all time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So... For sure. Hold on, let me get Jarnot in here if he's gonna be joining the stream.
Is he coming?
Well, he says he was excited, so maybe he's
Yeah, maybe he's
gonna join, but
a fan today.
maybe. But all right, let's get this thing going.
You know, it's been so long since I've actually watched that whole, like,
The whole opening.
thematic thing.
Yeah.
I forget how much of the game is in it.
Yeah. I forgot that was there.
They always
Oh, I killed 2 spiders with 1 bow. Nice.
Wow.
So see, I've killed all the other 3, so now we're killing the 4th Poe, the purple one. So I always liked the purple Poe fight. I thought it was one of my favorites.
Aha.
Aha!
Ah. Oh yeah.
Why did you like the purple Poe fight so much?
Just it's a fun fight. Watch. You look for the copy, or you look for the real one, and
The one that spins.
and you have to shoot it with the bow. Like you can't get close to it with your sword. So the one that spins is the real one. I don't know. It's just always fun.
Yeah. Interesting little mechanic.
That's sweet.
They were good about making even like mini boss fights in this game
Fun.
feel very unique.
Hmm.
I don't know, we were just talking about how we would still rate this game one of the best of all time.
Oh yes.
20 years after its creation,
Yep.
Yes.
it still has that title.
I would say I agree, even though I have never played it.
Yeah.
Well,
But it is the impact it had for sure deserves it to be up there.
Oh yes. This was the biggest, like, impacting game ever.
sweeping declaration.
That's right.
It's true though. It's true. And there's like, now playing through it, we all, yeah, okay, well, try not.
I'm sorry.
We all know.
Present
what
company
it's
excluded.
like,
I'm just kidding.
We've played it. Everybody who's played it has played it like probably more than once.
Yep.
It's just the excitement of that first time through the game, like figuring out everything.
Yep.
A lot of fun.
Nintendo designers just do a phenomenal job of like creating a sense of magic around their worlds.
Uh huh.
This is true.
It's a very true statement.
I think that was something that Dark Souls also does. From Software, Elden Ring was like that. People have said all the Dark Souls series were like that, and it's been a long time since a Western developer has done that.
Is it just? I don't know. Why don't people want to make games like that anymore?
I don't know.
Is it
I
just
think
easy and more lucrative to do the seasonal model and all that stuff?
definitely that. I would say the last people that did it, well, not the last people, one of the best examples is probably Doom. And it was them just like they just wanted to like, I mean, their story is phenomenal. It's amazing.
I've never played Doom. I have it, but I have not yet played it.
Like the original, or are you talking about the remake?
The original. Wait, no,
You-
hold on. There's like an old original, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean the remake.
Yeah, I just bought it because it was on sale.
It's the one. I see. Okay.
Oh, there's Ganondorf.
The one that was released in 2016, which I guess is the remake.
But not the real Ganondorf. It's Phantom Ganon.
Phantom.
Gosh, there's so much I want to tell y'all about, like, I don't... It's so crazy, the timeline and story that... Oh, crap.
got you bad.
Yeah, I couldn't find him. He's hard to spot sometimes. Got him.
Yeah, I remember I replayed this one recently on the Xbox controller. Which I assume it's like pretty close to the way the sensitivity worked with the old controller. This was what? Back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's very hard to like aim precisely.
Yes, it is.
It's like every tiny movement jolts your aim around.
Alright, he's off. What?
But I would say to answer your question, Ninja, it is a lot more lucrative to basically make mobile games on PC than it is to make a game like this. I knew some mobile game developers, and they had so much data and so much information. They knew exactly if they spent $1 in advertising, they would make $1.50 back, or $1.05 back. It wasn't $1.50, and it's like it was literally like printing money for them.
Oh my gosh. You take so much damage.
Alright, now we gotta restart from the beginning.
I know, right?
It's 0 deaths.
That's right. It's a finicky fight. See if you can get to the worm again. Oh, no.
Yep, I did.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
Excellent. And I got all my hearts back, so.
All 6 of your hearts.
Did you watch the, on a side note, did you watch the Bungie reveal, Ninja?
For...
Lightfall?
Yeah. I think I just saw like a minute and a half clip.
Oh, it's gonna be
It
great.
looks fun. Looks good. I haven't played these games.
We're gonna have to play Destiny that month if we got them.
That's right.
That's right.
It'll be, well, it'll be March.
Speaking of which, Jarnon,
Oh yeah.
all of Destiny 2's story campaigns
Are free
are
for
free right now.
till the 29th.
What does that mean?
I mean,
Does that mean
so,
if I
like,
get
right
it in the
now,
29th, it'll remain free, or will I have to pay for it after that?
you can play it between now. It's like even we who bought those expansions can't play those story missions anymore. Well, now we can because they're available. But they've essentially just brought back a bunch of vaulted content. Just as like
No. It's just the Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, and Witch Queen are free campaigns right now.
oh, not Red War.
Oh no, Red War is gone forever.
Okay, well never mind. You can only get like the past 2 years.
Well,
But
what
regardless,
is
you
the other
can play all
ones?
that. Yeah, well. Oh well. I want them to bring back the Destiny 1 game. I've always thought if they could just like, even if it was independent of Destiny 2, like, bring Destiny 1 back online on PC. It's not realistic. The number of times I played through Destiny 1 storyline, just like deleted a character just to go through the story again. The only problem with Destiny 1 is whenever you deleted a character, you lost all of your subclass.
Yeah, you had to start over,
versions. So you had to
like 100% start over.
yeah. You could just start do all the stuff. You can play all the missions. That looks good. Not necessarily. Sorry, we're just talking about this new one today.
Well, this is a neat part of the story here.
Yeah, sure.
You
Oh,
hear
yeah,
you
okay.
hear Ganon talk, or not talk, but he talks a bit. So this is the real Ganondorf talking. It's like, did quite well, gained some strength. He's only defeated his phantom. That's the monster that he sent to the to guard the forest temple. So now he's banishing it to the its evil realm.
You know,
Why is he?
given that Ganondorf can do that kind of stuff, I'm pretty sure he's way stronger than us.
Yes, he's quite powerful.
And yet he can be easily defeated with a Deku stick.
That's right. It's Saria. The Sage of the Forest.
I bet Sheik is Ganondorf this whole time. Wait, wasn't she at the beginning of the game?
Yeah, she was your friend in the Kokiri Forest. And she's the Sage of the Forest.
So how long when you first played this back in the 90s did it take for you to beat it?
Oh, it took months. Like, of just trial and error of... There's no internet to look... I mean, there was internet, but not to, like, look up how to do it. There wasn't no YouTube back then. And you had to buy, like... You had to actually buy a book if you needed help with these games. But yeah, it took months to beat.
It's the most scared Link is in
Yeah.
the entire game.
A tree sprouting up. It's the Deku sprout. A new Deku tree is growing.
Yo, I think this lot's taken, dude.
Kokiri never grow up, even after 7 years. They're still kids. You are not a Kokiri. You're a Hylian. It's finally revealed.
Hey, what's a Hylian?
Just like your normal human.
Oh, okay.
Strong battle took place. So he was just a normal Hylian boy, but raised by the Kokiri.
Alright.
Yep.
So what's next?
Well, so the next temple is in Death Mountain,
Ooh.
but I need to go since if you remember, Sheik said, save the forest, the spirit of the forest, and then come back and talk to me. So
Right.
we're gonna go back and talk to Sheik real quick at the Temple of Time.
That's smart.
Very well. See, the first time you're playing through this game, you just have to just remember all that stuff.
Yep.
For now,
I-
people will
I-
kinda direct you.
I miss that. Like, I really do. And I think part of it is because the world doesn't feel as like alive when you just have a waypoint living over somebody's head.
Yeah.
Now, part of the problem is that level designers now rely on waypoints, so they make the levels super cool looking but very confusing. So you end up with like situations like, I have no idea where to go.
True.
Right.
Whereas Zelda, like the castle you're going to right now, like they have very distinct spots, and you're like, I remember this, I know where this is.
Yeah. They're good about that in all of their games.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever heard of a website called DK Oldies? So basically, it's a website that sells like old video games, like all the way back to NES, Atari, ColecoVision,
Oh, wow.
like all the old stuff. And they have a bunch of videos on YouTube, like I just got into like watching what people ordered. Like basically, that's all the video is. Like, hey, this guy ordered this, let's ship it out. And, like you see all the different stuff they bought.
Yeah.
And it's really cool, like seeing what people buy. But anyways, I had been looking for Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube, and can't find it anywhere. Like there's a couple of stores that I would go to, and they never had it. So I went to their website, and they had it for a pretty decent price. But so it was neat getting to buy something from them. But that never did my order, but it was still cool.
Yeah.
But they're based out of like Pennsylvania or something. So
So is Soul Calibur 2 going to be the next Throwback Thursday?
no, the next one after I beat this is going to be Majora's Mask.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, of course. And then we'll just go ahead and do a quick run through of the rest of the Zelda series.
Just a
right.
quick one.
Just a quick one, and then we'll kind of get around to some of the,
This is a big piece. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. By doing this, you'll travel back in time 7 years.
7 years.
Because 7 is the perfect number.
Uh-huh. Prelude of Light.
Oh, and also the music for these little tunes, so good.
Oh, yes. Now, originally, there was supposed to be a light temple. That's why this is called the Prelude of Light, because it was supposed to... Temple of Time was supposed to be like a light temple, but they cut it for time reasons and memory reasons. The game was
I
too
about
big.
to say, back whenever,
Memory was a constraint
yeah,
when you had 32 bits of memory.
when you couldn't have a Call of Duty game that was 200 plus gigabytes. Good grief.
Just cram it inside like a super cartridge. It's like 3 feet tall.
Need a
Do
new
it.
computer just to play.
Yeah.
Y'all want to hear something really cool?
Yeah.
No.
My city, this is going to dox me a little bit, but it's too cool to not do it. My city is rolling out 25 gigabit down.
Wow. That's nuts.
And they're like advertising. They're like, you can download a 2-hour HD movie in 3 seconds.
Oh,
Wow. So you want to see what happens when I put the Master Sword back?
Yeah.
taps his toe.
He cuts it off, but he goes back 7 years, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's like an interesting time travel question. If he cut his foot open now, when he travel back in time, would it still be cut open?
Oh, that's
Like
a
when
good
he goes
question.
back, and then what if he cuts it off, goes back, and then comes back?
Okay, so that's one thing. And then the next question would be, what if in the process, well, he had his like foot on the stone and he stabs through his foot into the stone. What happens then?
Yeah, but his foot wasn't through it when he pulled it, so it'd go back to the way it was. See, because he's not even standing on the pedestal, because he was standing on the pedestal when he pulled it out. So,
Or do you go back? Do you go back in time? Never mind. Do you go
What?
exactly back to the same point you left in time, or is it like you spent 5 hours here and time is moving forward in both places?
So speaking of time travel, what's like the best, like your favorite example of like time travel in media, games, or movies or books, and then so your favorite and what you consider the best.
Unless you
Okay.
left out real life.
I haven't time traveled yet in real life.
I don't think anybody has.
I've gone forward at least, but never backward.
Okay, so I mean, obviously people think of like the main time travel movie out there, Back to the Future. Like
Oh yeah.
that's like the top one that comes to mind for people.
I can tell you what Angries would be.
What would Angries be?
Interstellar.
Yeah, Interstellar
Oh,
is
spoiler.
a
What?
Is
How
a
is it a spoiler?
I've never watched Interstellar.
And now you know what it's about, huh?
Yep.
Well, it's not about
need to
time
watch it
travel,
anymore. You've got the
but-
whole thing pinned down. Why don't you give a quick rundown of what the movie's about?
I mean, I've seen the movie probably 50 times. I could probably tell you the
I'm
whole thing
talking
about it.
to Jordan.
Well, you see,
Since he's so confident that he knows
Matthew
all about Interstellar.
Matthew McConaughey goes to space and he goes time traveling back and sees his younger self, and didn't realize it when he was young, and that's what inspired him to go into space.
Not
How close am I?
necessarily. You're pretty off.
I mean, he's actually kind of on it
I mean,
in a way.
in a way, but yes and no.
I used to play a game with my wife that I would watch a trailer and then I would be like, okay, this is what I think the plot's going to be. And then she would go and look it up on IMDb and you're like, you're right. And so we wouldn't go watch the movie then.
Ah,
You just
I mean,
ruin movie
you know,
experiences.
it's. I guess. I mean, if you want to be that way, that's fine. But like,
It's not want to be
why
that way.
would
It's
you
just
not want to just enjoy? Like with a superhero movie, you know how a superhero movie ends. They defeat the bad guy. You don't. You only have to watch one to know how they all are, and yet it's fun to watch.
Big ring of fire up there.
I would say I'm partial to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure for time travel.
Yeah, but that's just stupid.
I said his favorite. I didn't say
Oh.
it was the best one.
Oh, okay.
I thought Chrono Trigger did like one of the best jobs of time travel in like actually how it works and stuff like that, and how the story would follow with it.
That should have stopped him.
So why did you go back? I know she told you to talk to her, but did anything? You got the prelude of
Yeah,
life,
I
right?
learned the song and learned about putting the sword back. How could you do this to me? Hear my name in Dremble. I am Link. Wait a second.
I mean, the resemblance is uncanny.
That's right.
Why did they think you were Ganondorf's servant?
Back.
Just because people came and caused problems there.
Welcome back, Ninja.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Alright, I'll probably just get to the Fire Temple, and this will be a shorter stream, but
Oh, we're back
don't
at
have
it.
time to do all the...
The whole
Don't have time to do the whole Fire Temple.
the Fire Temple is a little confusing.
Especially on Master Quest. It takes me a while to figure out. If it was normal, I could do it probably in like 10 minutes, but non-normal, it takes me a while to figure out the puzzles.
That's all right.
The Goron Tunic.
Oh yeah.
Let's put this bad boy on.
Yeah.
It's the back door into the mountain.
I have a rock just like that in my room. That hides a volcano.
That's right. Now this, by far, is the best song iteration in the game.
You think so?
Yes. This one and the Nocturne of Shadow. Wait,
I
what's
do like
yours?
Nocturne of Shadow.
What's your favorite?
I'd have to go through them again, but I know that the Fire Temple is not my favorite.
No, Boulder of the Fire is great. I mean, they're all good, but I think this one's my favorite.
Man.
Just the drum in the background.
It's the song is called, sorry, musician, Bolero of Fire,
Yeah, Bolero of Fire.
and Bolero is also a piece, I believe. Now I'm gonna get myself in trouble. By Ravel.
Mm.
I'm wrong about that, so I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, you don't want to be wrong.
I'd hate to be wrong. Yeah, it's Ravel. I was right. I just trust my instinct. All right. Yeah. So, but that snare line is a copy of the signature snare line that goes throughout the entire Bolero piece by Ravel.
Nice.
Yeah. Little
That's neat.
fun fact for you. He's got some great grip strength.
Yeah, just to grab on and go. Fire Temple. Alright. I'm gonna have to call it quits there. But short stream, but it was still a fun stream.
It was a fun stream.
But we will be back for another iteration of Throwback Thursday. Another time, but
Another Thursday.
another Thursday. So,
Alrighty.
alright. We will catch y'all
Peace.
next time. Peace.
Smash like, subscribe.
That's right.
Yeah,
Smash the like,
Ring
and
the bell.
subscribe. Mm-hmm.
And check out the We Got 'Em podcast.
That's right.
Yeah, you can check it out our merch.
Okay, quit getting on your free airtime at the end of this, okay?
I'm a grifter.